Hello, welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. It's day 4177. And there's a Venomsaurus Rex coming up at 4180. Let's go. First one, a change of pace, round one. Down all the enemies. When a red match is made, deal some damage, prevent all other damage dealt by allies. Okay, so that's not bad. Just make reds. We could just match reds. If we're going to match red tiles, we probably need to make as many reds as we can. If we want to make a certain color, a nice guaranteed character to do it with, there she is, Scarlet Witch. She has this purple ability called Welcome to My Reality. Only costs 3 purple. Cast it, choose a color, that's it. That's all it does. So now if you choose red, if there's fewer than 10 tiles in this powers color, at the start of your turn, you convert 2 team-up tiles to that color. Easy, right? Friendly powers deal 5% extra damage for each AP you have in this powers color. Anyways, so this character helps you get 2 more of a color you're really looking for on the board. If we want to make red tiles, an easy one that comes to mind, 3-star Cyclops. So his yellow for 7 converts 8 random team up tiles to basic red tiles. Not bad at all, right? 7 for 8? That's kind of cool. Another way to go about getting matches of a certain color type, you could always go with something to swap. For example, if I did like Coulson, for example, has a purple. Lets you choose 2 basic tiles to charge and swap. So you could take 2 tiles, like I want that red over here, and put it where you want it. That's another way to get things done. Now that's at 8 purple to make this swap work though. Cheaper's always good, right? How about we make it DOC, specifically this Doc Ock. For 6 blue, better than 8 purple, right? I choose a pair of basic or enemy strike, protect, or attack tiles to swap and convert to tentacle tiles, which he likes because, it helps keep the board clear of enemy specials. So there's another way to get our red matches on. I think we'll keep them in there just for that purpose. So we're going to use her purple to make some red tiles. We're going to use his yellow to make some red tiles. We're going to use his blue to swap tiles to get the red we want. 3 specific uses. We could do this, right? That's good enough. That's enough explanation. Let's go. Let's get rid of Magneto if we can, because Magneto can clear out all the team up tiles, and Wanda's going to rely on those to turn into tiles. So Cyclops, you get the idea. So there's another red match, so let's get it. You gotta take the damage when you can get it. It's easy as that. So now we don't have any more red tiles to match. Let's take these purples. All it takes is 3 purples to make this work. Well, for Wanda, that is. Purple, change it into reds. So now it's a red power, and every turn she's going to make 2 more red tiles out of team-up tiles, as long as there's less than 10. So let's just take that red right now. Oh, they did it to themselves. They just said, hey, I want to hurt myself some more. Let me just spike myself with this. Take this yellow, because yellow will be good for Cyclops, right? See, there's some more red tiles. Doc Ock's tentacles are removing some things, which is nice. Very nice of them. We're just going to take this purple to move the reds into place. Maybe they'll let us have those. And they did. I'll take that blue. That blue is ready to go, so we can swap some up. Let's get rid of Ragnarok first. We'll do this. Tile swap. Red over here. Get 2 matches out of that. Not that the other matches matter, but it's more AP, more cascades. You want tiles to drop to try to just luck into something sometimes. So let's take the blue. There we go. We got a red match we can make. We'll take that right now. Ooh, gotta take the match 5 of yellow. I almost went for the red first, but gotta take what you can get there. I also see that our yellow is ready to fire for Cyclops. Remember, it turns team-ups into reds. Now, do I see an immediate match that that the team-ups would help make? No. So basically, if I fire it off, I'm just setting a lot of reds aside for the computer. But remember, the computer matching them also helps us. So why wouldn't I, right? I don't need the matches myself. Someone has to make them, me or them. So if you have a match 4, you know the computer has to make it, right? So if I do this, I'm making sure they're going to match it. Thank you for killing yourself. I really appreciate it. I could go with this. He's going to... right through those reds at the bottom. That wasn't fun. No one enjoyed that Cyclops. No one did. So I think it's yellow. It's going to leave him a match 4 of green, but he doesn't care about green. So, oh, even better, he used his yellow to help us kill him. Now, if you're having trouble, like maybe your characters are dying because the computer can match up and do so many powers or matches, and maybe you don't have the health to handle some of this stuff, put on some supports that help absorb some damage. Some supports say you take X amount less damage from enemy powers, or X amount less damage from enemy matches, or you just have this much extra health. Just take a look around for those, like Lucky, for example, is one of them, or Sanctum Sanctorum helps with some defense. Stuff like that. Just things that can help you absorb some damage can go a long way sometimes. Okay, so the red ones are done. Let's move on. Change of pace, round 2, down all enemies. When a friendly strike tile is matched, deal some damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. So they need to match, and we need to match friendly strike tiles. Now, the important thing to note here is that Elektra's purple can steal our tiles. They can steal our strikes. Not cool. Ant-Man's blue can steal our tiles too. Really just use one of the age-old favorite combos that we all have. Just scroll on down to everyone's favorite raccoon, and then everyone's favorite best friend of his. I mean, in MPQ wise, right? I mean, that's enough right there. You're gonna win. You're gonna match plenty of friendly strikes. Plus that low-level AI on Polaris, it creates a strike tile every turn. So please put on your low-level AI for this one. And then anyone else at this point. You know, let's put on Medusa just to show the value of healing in this team. There we go. Let's go. Negative Man, huh? Think about that, Mark. Negative Man. But I don't know if that would help me with the matches, though. You're gonna make me look at the roster a bit just to see what you're talking about. I wonder how that would help with the matches. Anyways, the computer has to make the match 4s when they see them. I'm going to let them have the red. Because that's an easy one for them to grab, right? And then I'll just grab this red right here. He destroys the tiles and makes more of Polaris. Well, true, yes, he does, but I guess that'd be good for flooding the board with... Oh, you know what? I guess as a third for flooding the board once you get enough yellow, that's not a bad take on it. Obviously, destroying them doesn't do the damage. You need to match them, but yeah, you'd flood the board and everything becomes deadly. It's not a bad take at all. I don't think we're having much trouble otherwise, though, if I could be quite honest. Like, this is going to kill them either way, but no, that's not a bad take. You put on Negative Man, put on some yellow boosts on Rocket or Polaris. You gotta put a low-level AI in somebody, though. I say yellow because, you know, if you don't know, yellow is the one Negative Man uses to destroy special tiles. Anyways. Take that. Jugs as a tank. It wouldn't have been a bad idea, but I feel like I'm not dying at all. If you take a look at the health, I just keep getting health back. It's not really, there's never really a threat here. They're going to take the match for purple there and hurt themselves a little bit more. If we ever let them move. And kill yourself. There you go. Change of pace. Round 3. Down all enemies. When a green match is made, deal some damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. On your turn, new tiles have a chance to be enemy strikes. We just need to really match those greens as much as we can. Well, if you're going to make greens, so I present to you, they're making enemy strikes, you know, the new tiles that fall have a chance to be enemy strikes. Use that. Banner. If you have 5-star banner, great. If you don't, there's plenty of other options, and we'll get to a couple more here in a second. But 5-star banner has this, is it this gamma ray experiment? I think it is. Start a banner's turn if there are fewer than 9 green tiles on the board. Deal damage and transform 3 random basic or enemy attack, protect, or strike tiles to green basic tiles. Simple enough, right? Another one, in 4-star land, we'll go with blue, green, black. And that is Amadeus Cho. No, don't. We can't. Excuse me while I vent for a second here. I don't understand why to this day we can't have Amadeus Cho and 5-star Bruce Banner working together, but we've had multiple instances of same characters recently across tiers allowing to be in the same room. Seems a little weird. You know what? Whatever. We'll run with the 4 stars instead. Bruce Banner can take a seat for now. New tiles coming down have a chance to be enemy strikes. We'll still use that to our advantage. Let's go with. We already have blue, green, black selected, so let's bring out Thanos as well. Thanos is blue. At the start of the turn, if there are 3 or more enemy strike, attack, or protect tiles, remove 1 of them. Convert 3 basic tiles to green. It's nice and easy, right? Use that blue to the best of your ability. We need. When a green match is made, let's see, new tiles chance to be enemy strikes. We have Cho, we have Thanos. We want one more green maker, huh? Let's think about that. Who could we use to get greens? We could force the issue. What if we put on someone that helped make enemy tiles? Like, I don't know, 4-star Carnage. Carnage would make enemy tiles, and that would trigger Thanos to do his thing. Matter of fact, Thanos is in the right-hand slot, meaning he's the 3rd character in our team. Passives go off in order. So in other words, whoever is in this slot's number 1, this slot's number 2, this slot's number 3. Whereas ever number 2 would go off first, Thanos would follow after. So if I go 4-star, Carnage, right there. Cho's countdown would do its thing. Carnage would make attack tiles. And then if there's 3 or more enemy attack tiles out there, Thanos is going to do his thing and make some green tiles for us. I think we'll just run with these for now. I think we should go. Only level 100? That's peasant support for it. It is. It's one of my worst ones, actually, Matt. It is really one of my worst supports. I just haven't any luck with it. No luck. Let's get rid of Riri first. I say that because Wolverine, or Samurai Daken, has a regenerative ability when he gets down low enough in health. And so that'll take us longer to kill him. Let's get rid of Riri. She doesn't have all that. We could just get rid of her and be done with her for good. Might as well match the green, right? See? Thank you, Inescapable Destiny. You made some turn to enemy tile, one of Carnage's, in for some green matches. Woohoo! Take your wins. Enemy tiles, change it up. There we go, free green match. And there it goes. And it did that little pop of tile destruction due to the gamma support we put on. It's kind of cool. Now, if you really need to at some point, you can always fire off Carnage rules green to just shake the board. You could also wait for Thanos' green to shake the board. It's not going to help you do damage to him, but like maybe if you get too many friendly tiles out there to clog the board, this is a good way to shake them up. Matter of fact, there's almost no reason not to do it whenever you can, thinking about it out loud. If it makes a random match, then, you know, go you, right? Go ahead, match that green right there. Yes. And more greens. There we go. That works. And more greens from the countdown. Beautiful. If we do this, this heals him a little bit and converts him into some charge tiles. Do I really need charge tiles? I don't really, and I don't need the healing either, so I think I'm just going to keep it for now, like ace up my sleeve in case he gets low on health. Give me that red. Give me that red. There we go. Give me some greens. There we go. Green, green. Hey, we were going to do better than that. Okay, so let's... Well, there's a few different green matches I can make here. Let's do this one. It looks juicier. Master of Aido. And there goes your repeaters. Thank you. So Cho took some damage there, right? So we can heal him a little bit. There you go. Just a little bit of healing. A little touch of something. Do I dare try to shake it up? There's a lot of juicy green matches. I think we just do this. I was trying to get a cascade would get more, but oh well. Come on, Thanos. Make us something. And then Amadeus had to do it for us. There we go. And we could take this crit and use it, right? I think that's probably our best bet. We don't want them to use it. They're hurting themselves now. Ooh, Cho's taking it on the chin, though. Cho's probably going to die whether we like it or not, which kind of sucks. But it's okay. We got plenty of green now. Plenty of stuff going on in our favor. We'll take that match 5, because that's just free damage. And I think we just do it again, right? Yeah, take that one. He's more than half dead. Take that one. 2 more of those and we'll be done. Ouch. But there goes Cho. He's dead after this. Oh well. We still got the other 2 working side by side. Carnage and Thanos will get this done. There's 1 match. There's 2 match. It's an easy combo. Carnage on the left, Thanos on the right. There you go. Easy peasy green tiles. Again, if you need help getting them to survive, use your supports. Put some supports on them that'll give them more health, more or less damage received from enemy powers or enemy matches, things along those lines. Okay, change of pace round 4. We have Shuri and Black Panther. Down all enemies. When a fortified tile is matched, deal some damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. On your turn, new tiles have a chance to be enemy protects. Enemy protects, huh? I think we know what we have to do. If there's enemy tiles out there, there is a character that says, hey, there's enemy strike, attack, and protect tiles. Let me fortify them for you. Since we need to match fortified tiles, or the enemy could as well, that means 1 choice. Yep, there they are. Prowler. Now, of course, I got this different costume on for him, but that is Prowler all the same. It states at the start of each turn, fortifies up to 2 enemy strike, attack, and protect tiles. Whenever your team matches a fortified enemy strike, attack, protect, Prowler then steals that tile and improves it, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about all that. We just want them to fortify enemy tiles, right? Now let's make things easier on ourselves. You saw that the enemy team has Shuri on it, right? Shuri says, and I'll put on my own here, it is 5-star, but it's not going to change anything for this. The damage is what the damage is based on this rule of the game. My 5-star Shuri isn't going to change the damage output. Okay, so she states with her blue, long as there are 5 fortified tiles on the board, enemy powers cost 3 AP more and friendly powers cost 3 AP less. So since they have a Shuri, we're going to have our costs increase and their costs will be reduced. But since we have our own Shuri on the team, it's going to be a wash. We'll have enough fortified tiles out there so that her passive kicks in too, and it makes it a wash. So they nullify each other. It's kind of important to have your own Shuri out there just for that purpose to make this easy. Finally, you could put on someone else to help with fortifications. You could put on your own 4-star Black Panther. You could put on someone like Odin. Kind of a weird choice, right? We don't talk about Odin that much, but why shouldn't we, right? I know it's like, why would you mention Odin? You have Heimdall. Heimdall's pretty good for it, right? Oh, Heimdall is pretty good for it. I don't get to mention Odin that much. So let's go over to him. Where is he at? Where is that dude? There he is. There's old Santa Claus, protector of the 9 realms. If an enemy would deal at least blah amount of damage, which is a pretty decent amount, Odin jumps to the front, reducing the damage by 20% for each color of fortified tile on the board. But if Odin was already in front, he then fortifies 3 random basic or friendly special tiles. In other words, if the enemy's going to do a bunch of damage to us, and they can, then Odin's going to step up and fortify 3 random friendly tiles. I don't think this is going to happen necessarily. But if they fire a power off and it's going to do a lot of damage, I'd rather have this reduce the damage or make fortifications for us so we can, you know, get things done quicker. Also, his blue states, at the start of the turn, if there are at least 3 colors of fortified tiles on the board, you get to create a blue countdown that grants a burst of health to the lowest health ally. In other words, with all the fortifications going on, he's going to help keep your guys healthy. When it expires, it makes a fortified strike tile. Who cares? But it is fortified. Now, if you don't have Odin and you want to use someone else, my suggestion is Lizard. Lizard has a purple for 7, costs only 7, called R Complex. It makes 4 repeaters on the bottom row. They're fortified. And every turn, they re-fortify themselves in case they lost it and move up a level. It's very easy for them to match themselves with other tiles that moved. And it only costs 7 to put 4 of them out there. It's a really good use. Also, another extra thing I would do, put on some supports to help with this. Where is my element guns? When a supported character fires a power, there's a chance of creating an attack tile. That's kind of cool. How about rank 3? When a supported character makes a match, there's a almost 62% chance to fortify a friendly special tile. That's good. That's a good thing. Fortifying special tiles. Over here, I think Shuri's Lab. When a supported character makes a match, there's a chance to fortify a friendly special tile. That's a good thing too. Also a chance to get 2 extra red AP when making red matches, and her red makes fortified things. Let's do it. Odin, what do you got? Anything cool for us? I guess I could put like something like Chewy. Basically a high chance to create attack tiles when he makes matches. Point being something else to fortify with the other supports we have out there. So why not, right? Okay, I think we'll get into it. So we already have a couple enemy tiles out there. I need to match them to make the damage happen, though. This match 4 that's here in the middle would ruin the fortification on that 1, so I don't really want that to exist. Let's just kind of nullify that for right now. I'm getting rid of enemy Shuri first, by the way, so her passive can, you know, stop being effective as soon as possible. I don't think the enemy has a reason to match the black over here, but they do have powers that are blue. I'm going to leave the blue for them. See? They did it themselves. They're just hurting themselves. Beautiful stuff. In this case, I'm going to match this, though. I guess I'll throw this this yellow over here. There's nothing for me to match that's worthwhile. Look at that healing. I got just healing, just coming along. That's awesome. Odin's blessing is just healing people. Keep us alive, big guy. There we go. We got a fortified friendly strike tile on the board. Let's take this fortified one right here. All right, and I guess if I'm going to match anything, is this fortified tile right here. We've got these protect tiles on our side. We got fortified tiles on our side. We have Odin healing us. We're really not going down anytime soon. There's 2 fortified green tiles right here. That one and that one. And I could match them both right now. Or I could have something a little more fun. I could match this black. Move that black on over to the left. I would match that fortified tile. The cascade would happen with the 2 greens. That seems a little more fun right now. Oh wow, I made a match 4 of them. But look, she's almost dead. And Shuri's like still like full health over here. She hasn't felt the thing. Oh, it refortified itself down there, that purple, before it matched it because of all the supports we have on. I'm telling you, supports really do make and break this game. They've changed the makeup of the game over time for sure. Oh, we have enough blue. Look what that means. That means we get to go ahead and deal some damage. Nope, that's not going to happen. And then stun the target for 3 turns. That's so nice. And we'll just match that green. So he doesn't get turns for a little bit. We're just going to match things and have fun with him. I see 3 fortified blue tiles up in the upper left. We'll just hit that right now. Yes, I'm destroying that countdown. Who cares when you're doing that much damage? That much damage for Puzzle Gauntlet, mind you. Take this red. Oh no, he's unstunned. I should probably just take care of that. Poor dude. He doesn't deserve that, does he? Yeah, he probably does. I don't see another fortified tile within reach. What's this do? Create some friendly strike tiles, 2 enemy strike tiles, turn Prowler invisible. You know, we'll just do this for now, just to make some enemy tiles out there, something that Prowler can play with, right? And match that. We're trying not to match enemy tiles without them being fortified. Like this. Those 2 greens are there. And this is game right here. That works. Let's get into the 5th node here. Change of pace round 5. Now I've heard a lot of people having problems with this one online. I've seen Reddit conversations about this one and people just asking online in general, how do you beat this one? Spider-Gwen is the problem. She's your biggest problem in this one. It doesn't say it right on the front here, but here's the deal. When a web tile is matched, deal 2400 damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. On your turn, new tiles have an increased chance to be blue. This is all gravy except Spider-Gwen is there. Spider-Gwen's yellow says, hey, whenever a web is matched by anyone, doesn't matter who, she heals her whole team for a blanket amount. It's good healing, honestly. 4-star Spider-Gwen, I must add. Not 3-star, not 5-star, which would be Gwenum, but still, 4-star. What do we do about that? Well, 2 things. 1, note that on your turn, new tiles have an increased chance to be blue. Spidey 2099, his blue is a good stun. You could use that to your advantage if you use your own Spidey 2099. You could use anyone else with a blue stun as well, but I do suggest bringing 2099 because he makes more webs and you need those to do damage, right? Since he has a stun, we can utilize that. I'm going to do a couple extra little tweaks to that idea though. First off, let's grab him. I might put the totem dagger on though, if only for the fact that's 2 extra webs they make, and it provides some healing when webs are matched, keeping him alive, right? I think that's probably a good way to go with that. There's totem dagger. There we go. I'm going to say this with a grain of salt. 4-star, red, yellow, purple. The new Daredevil, King of the Fist. Usually on this node, I'd say, hey, throw in all your web people and let's get to it, right? We could stun them really early with Daredevil. You just need yellow AP and the job is done. I see no reason not to exploit that. So, this yellow, you could stun 1 enemy and another enemy for 3 turns. Good stuff all around, okay? What are we doing in here? We're looking for yellow AP. Start a battle, 67-ish% chance to gain 5 yellow AP. This is at rank 4, but you could SPDR, Sanctum Sanctorum, Avengers Tower, Org, Vintage Shield. That's at least 5 supports come to my mind that give yellow AP. I think that might be it, but yeah. Anyways, let's get one more character to help us with this. We really want to match webs, and we want to get stuns rolling, right? I could put out Miles. I think I might, honestly. It was either Miles or it's going to be India. I feel like Miles, because Miles, with every web match, it doesn't matter if it's friendly or enemy, you generate a red, a blue, and a purple AP. Well, a red AP would help Miles with 1-turn stuns. It's only 1 turn, but still, a stun's a stun, right? And then the blue AP helps him with his stuns, so that's a good thing too. Plus the purple AP could either help Daredevil, not really, we're not going to use his purple, or Miles go invisible. When he goes invisible, he creates a bunch of web tiles. 4-star, what is it? Red, yellow, purple, right? Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and put another yellow support on him to get Daredevil rolling faster. I mean, we're going to create a ton of blue AP anyways with web matches. We don't have to worry about blue. We want Sanctum Sanctorum. At rank 3, because that's what I have it at, there's about a 53% chance to gain 5 yellow AP. Okay? So we have his yellow. We have this yellow. We have the Totem Dagger for extra health and healing for him. We're going to boost our yellow AP as well. And let's boost our blue. We want to stun as early as possible, right? Right. Okay, let's go. It's spider time. You're right, it is. I am surprised I don't have enough yellow to do the stun right away, but we will in a second. Switch to Gwen. Paramount that you switch to Gwen. Match that yellow. See, look, I did the damage. And she just heals it right back up, but not anymore. Stun her and someone else. So now we can kind of, do what we want. Get that blue. It doesn't matter who matches the webs, by the way. Whoever matches the webs does the damage, but they can do it for us. We can, as long as we generate the webs, they're going to do all the work. Hey, Dark. Hey, how's it going, bud? Hey, thanks for the subscription again, man. I really do appreciate it. That's so cool, dude. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Let's get that blue. Make some more webs. I don't care if they match them. I just want to put them out there so they're accessible. I want more yellow, but I don't see it. I think I'll probably just match some webs, right? Like these two. And they can match some for us. She's down to like 10,000 health now. She's suffering. So I can hit her with the spider bite. Choose a spider bite tile. I guess we'll choose this blue one in the corner. And we'll put Miles invisible so we get some more webs out there. Oh, I could use the red stun. I guess I can actually. Let's do it both ways. Stun you. It's only cost 6 red, right? And oh, that's right. And Daredevil makes his yellow tiles. I forgot completely about that. More yellow tiles is good. More Daredevil stuns. Forgot entirely about that. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Okay, go back to Gwen. This blue right here, we'll just take that blue, make more webs. Notice I didn't do the match 4. I don't want to destroy webs. I wanted to just match them. You don't have to be all vicious and destroy everything. Let's stun you for a while. Gwen's going to be dead in a second, but she'll keep. We'll stun over here. You'll be next. Why is Venom next, by the way? Miguel makes webs for us. We'll leave him alive, right? Stun Anti-Venom, because he can actually heal his team really good, too. And he does a lot of damage when he does it. He's very much a come-from-behind character. I guess we could stun him, too. I didn't even realize we have... Oh, no. Yeah, we could just do this right now. Well, shoot. Might as well, right? Having the enemy not move is a good thing. We'll take those. And then 3 webs. Yes, please. It's working pretty well right now. I think I'm going to match some webs, right? Look at all that damage. We're just piling on over here. It's almost unfair. We're going to go over here and we'll hit him with a spider bite just to shut him up for a minute, right? Hey, go away, 2099. No one asked you. And I'm going to take this purple because we don't care if we're invisible or not right now. We'll give him a spider bite, like right about here. Sure. And then we'll use this yellow. See, they're both heavily stunned right now. I don't need the Daredevil stun now. They got 4-turn stuns and 3-turn stuns going on. I'm going to make some more webs. Thank you. I said I'm going to make some more webs. Oh, wait. I'm out of accessible tiles to make webs? Haha! Color me surprised. I didn't expect to be in this position. That's pretty good. That's called a first world problem. We'll make a match 5 because we can. And then we'll just... I guess we'll just finish him off, right? Webs into more webs into another match 5. I think the computer gave up. They're just like, yeah, kill us already. We're done. Webs. Oh, a match 5 of webs? Thank you. And then I think I'll take these 3 webs. And then I think I'll take these 3 webs. It's not a hard one. You just have to put together the team and target Spider-Gwen. Get rid of Gwen as fast as possible. You don't have to do everything I just did, but the point was generate your AP early. Get Gwen stunned so you can work the team down. I literally did it by making up supports so that Daredevil could stun first turn, or the second turn in this case. And either way, she didn't stand a chance. Anyways, let's get on to the 6th node. Puzzle it over, round 1. We got Jubes and Thanos. Down all enemies. When a charge tile is matched, deal some damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. On your turn, new tiles have a chance to be enemy strike tiles. So Jubilee can make some charge tiles. She has a passive that starts off every turn by making 1 charge tile for every X-Men on our team. So in this case, she's going to make sure there's at least 1 charge tile out there. If there's already 1 or more out there, she doesn't make any more. Thanos doesn't really do anything with charge tiles. If anything, the most annoying thing about him is going to be the fact that when we put out special tiles, he's going to try to convert them into his own green tiles, and Jubilee's green is pretty potent. Thanos' green is a lot of board shake. They're going to try to use our enemy tiles against us. Because see, on your turn, new tiles have a chance to be enemy strike tiles. It's their own tiles. I don't understand why Thanos is even coming here with this. I don't understand what he's here with that for, but whatever. We can use that to help us out, but I really think we could just get by if we just create a bunch of charge tiles, right? Do we have anyone to play with charges here? So I would put Gamora in. If for the fact that, you know, stuns are nice. She has a 2-person stun for 6 blue. Can't turn that down, right? I mean, is there a better option for this? Maybe, but it's the first thing that comes to my mind. We want to make charge tiles, and we want to make them fast. We could do Mighty Thor. We all know Mighty Thor makes charge tile every turn. Personally, I kind of almost want to go with Riri just for the fact that she has her repulsor charge. It only costs 3 red. It is so cheap. At the start, Standard Blast does some damage, converts 4 random blue, green, red tiles to charge tiles, and adds some overcharge points. We'll get to that in a bit. Overcharge Blast deals damage to the enemy team and doubles the number of tiles converted and charged. So in other words, instead of 4 random blue, green, red tiles charged, it's 8. For 3 red, you're getting 8 charge tiles on a board. It's so good. Not to mention, she is a Stark Tech user, so hence she can use the Arc Reactor. The Arc Reactor, even at my pitiful level 150 3-star version, start of the battle, there's almost a 50% chance to start with 5 red AP. Yes, please. So I'm going to go with Riri. Yes, she's going to get that countdown put out there to stop her from firing abilities for a little bit, but that's a price I'm willing to pay. I'm going to keep him out here for the constant blue generation. He's not going to be targeted by much unless I match a yellow tile. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon. Plus, Riri has a green stun that stuns the entire enemy team for 1 turn, and it's cheap as heck too. Why wouldn't I do this? Red for creating charge tiles, blue for stuns over here, green for stuns over here. I feel like it's a good team. So let's start off with the red. And do I start off with the green? I don't think I need to. I just want the reds to get going, right? Right. I'm sorry, what was that? Missed something. Oh yeah, Electro is a nice pick. I wouldn't blame Electro at all over there, Matt. Electro 2-star, kind of an ascended 4-star. He makes 5 charge for 3. That's not a bad point. Do I do Electro? Do I do Electro? Man, you had to do me like that. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. You win. You win. It's a good one. It is. And a lot of us have a 4-star Electro hanging around because he was featured in like a couple of different vaults at least, right? It wasn't just one vault. It was multiple vaults that they had where if you got lucky and pulled him, he was there. You know, I didn't get lucky. This is literally building up Electros, but you know, it is what it is. We can go in here. We could throw on 5-star the Tinkerer. I really hope you have a Tinkerer at 5-star. If you don't, it's just luck. Literally, I didn't plan on this. This was a lucky pull for me one day. Start of the battle, 80% chance to gain 6 black AP. Yes, please. Anyways, I think we're good. I think we have enough. Oh, there is green. Zip, zap, zap. This converts 5 random basic strike tile, blah, 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 to charges. We should put the green supports on. Why wouldn't we do that? Let's get Atlantis on here. There's a chance to start with green AP at rank 3. Go to Gamora. Go all the way over here because she can put this on too. The Yarrow Root at rank 3, chance to start with green AP. Go ahead, throw those on there. Green is a little more easy to come by. Let's start with some more green and black because both of them are loving it. And go. Black and blue charge creation is not bad. It's true. Okay, who'd we get rid of first? I'd say Thanos. Jubilee at least will keep a charge tile on the board for us. She does have an annoying stun mechanic built in, but Thanos isn't going to do anything to help us here. He's literally here to board shake and annoy us to death. So let's get rid of him first. Over here, drain all your black AP. They create 5 charge tiles, plus 1 for every 2 AP drained. Yes, please. That's a lot of charges. We should probably like make some more charges, right? That's a lot of charges. So if I go like this, Thanos is already almost half dead. Nope, he's more than half dead now. Poor dude. He's like, I didn't sign up for this. This is BS. I should probably make some more. Bloop. And then go over here. What's your purple say? Select a basic tile, convert into charge tile. Then convert 4 random basic and enemy special tiles, prioritizing enemies, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you know what? That's charges. Why not? We'll put them like right over here. Oh, look at all those beautiful charge tiles. It's like beam footage. We're going to go right here. Bye, Thanos. You know what? Matt, you did a good job. Electro is a good pick. Good job, buddy. I commend you. That's a lot of charge tiles. That's ridiculous. Bye, Jubilee. You should have stayed back. Oh, you just killed yourself. Jeez, she just pistoled her own head. That was too much. She couldn't take it anymore. I'm dead. I can hear Thanos running to Mistress Death crying, saying they bullied me. They did. You know he did. He like took his helicopter. He's like, I'm out of here. Oh, man. Okay, down all enemies. When a friendly attack tile is matched, deal some damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. On your turn, new tiles have increased chance to be black. Okay. Friendly attack tiles match. New tiles increase chance to be black. Little bit of a tidbit. Medusa says whenever we match enemy tiles, she could generate green, blue, or purple AP. 3 of them. 3 purple or 3 blue or 3 green AP, okay? Why is that important? Her purple takes a bunch of tiles from the board, shuffles them, and then claims them for herself. They become, instead of our tiles, they'll become her tiles. Really annoying. Storm had has a green ability to fire off her lightning on a ton of those tiles, basically board shaking the whole thing up. With Storm's black, she can make a bunch of enemy attack tiles. That could be really annoying for us if she clogs the board. Basically, we need to create our own attack tiles, and we need to stun them so we kind of control the flow. Let's pick our essential character first, right? Carnage, right? We need to match... What's it again? Friendly attack tiles. He makes 3 friendlies per turn and 3 enemies. We could put Polaris in here to help deal with this. We could put Gamora in here. Man, this is tough. There's a few different options. I have a bunch of ideas running in my head right now. Like we could do Carnage and Polaris to make more attack tiles, but Medusa's gonna heal, right? That's rough. We want to stun her. See, okay, here's what I'm thinking. If you put in your own Medusa, Carnage, and Gamora, what you got here is She can make blue for Gamora to stun. You have the attack tiles being made all the time, and plus the green for board shake if you really need it, and then her own purple to steal the enemy tiles. It's all 3 colors that Medusa makes right here on this board. I could put my own Storm in here. They are providing us with black after all. I almost don't feel like it's necessary. We could provide Polaris in here to take our enemy tile matches and multiply them, but I'm really concerned with stunning enemy Medusa, because I don't need them healing. I could put Mantis in here. Mantis is one of Carnage's good friends for stunning enemies. Let's just go with this. This should be fine, right? Probably. Let's start with the blue boost. I don't know if I need the green. I don't think I do. Let's go with Quantum Realm, because this will give us almost a 60% chance to start with 5 purple. Anything else I could do with this? Oh, I know what I could do. Go with Carnage. Let's put on Corvus Glaive. That's a chance of almost 62% chance to start with 3 more purple. That'll help Medusa get there even quicker. And do we need the green? I don't care right now. I think that's enough. Let's go. There we go. We got all the purple supports fired off. We have 10 purple already. So once we have enough enemy attack tiles on the board, Medusa can shuffle it up. Oh boy, I need to level it up. Here's where you need to check your numbers before you go on in. Swap 16 pairs of random tiles, stealing, swap, strike, or protect tiles. I forgot entirely about that. Hit retreat. It's just a retreat. It's no big deal. It's not like, you know, as long as your ego doesn't bruise easily, go in here, lower the entanglement down, raise the hair metal up, right? So now this does strike, protect, or attack. If I do it again, it'll improve them even further, but I don't care about that. We're not trying to improve them. We just want them to take attack tiles. There you go. That's a lot better. Forgot all about that. Okay, let's get in there again. We want... What sucks is we had the all purple AP before, but whatever. Watch we get none of it. Yeah, we got some of it. We got 5. It's something. We'll start there. We'll take 2 more hits of it right here. Now we can match our friendly ones, but that will give them AP. Okay? Like, that's something to keep in mind. If we match the friendly ones, we're healing ourselves with Medusa, but we're giving them AP. It's something to just note, okay? So I'm going to do it right now. Okay, I don't see any more friendly matches to make there. Oh, there's one. I guess I can make the one. That works. We'll do that for now. She's got 6 purple, though. She's going to start taking our stuff soon enough. Now, if I do this, create 6 strength, 468 purple attack or strike tiles. We want them to be attack tiles, but we can't control that. It's not a bad thought, though. Do this right here. I don't see a good attack tile match. I don't want to match that red one because I don't want to heal. I don't want to heal her because that's an enemy tile. I'll get AP, but I'll be healing them, and I don't want that to happen if I can help it. In fact, I'm probably just gonna sabotage that right now, like this. Oh boy. So it gives us this setup, huh? It's gonna give them a little healing, but more damage than that. And now they have 12 purple, so they're gonna do this. I really needed the blue. Oh well. That's gonna suck for a second before we get to shuffle it up again. Ow! Ouchies. But we have enough blue now. We have some blue, so let's go ahead and stun her. Get out of here with your stuff, right? I don't like your stuff. And we're going to shuffle it up. Alright. Much better. Now that they're stunned, they can't do nothing about nothing, right? Right. Let's match this purple over here, because more purple is good for us right now. And then we'll match this green over here. They're just hurting her. She's hurting her own teammate by matching them, and there's no healing going on for her. Hurting herself. She does have a lot of black AP though right now. This could be dangerous because she's going to make a ton of enemy attack tiles. So that's something that it literally is going to happen here in a second. I'm going to do the shuffle again. Not the curly shuffle. Match 5. I probably should do it. There we go. And we'll just take the match where we can get it. Okay, a lot of enemy attack tiles, right? She matches them. We're going to get some AP out of it. It hurts a little bit, but it's okay. She matched enemy tiles, so we have AP, which means we're going to stun her again. And then we're going to shuffle it again. What's that, Mark? Been messing around with 3-star Loki and got 3 covers into 5-star Loki. Nice. That's always good. And we'll match, what, this because we can? There you go. And it just did it itself. Easy peasy. There we go. We're getting there. 3 nodes left. Puzzled over round 3. Down all enemies. When enemy projectile is matched, deal some damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. This one's annoying. On your turn, new tiles have an increased chance to be yellow. There's a couple of people that come to mind when it comes to enemy protect tiles, and there's really not too many other ways to go about it. There's not a lot you could do about enemy protects. So Prowler's not going to help us, right? I mean, you saw what the enemy was? Wait, let's just double check. Make sure you and I are on the same page. We have enemy loot cage, which basically says if we cast a power, they make an enemy projectile, which is good for this case, but you know, normally that's bad. But yeah, right now we want that, right? 4-star Professor, he also creates more when his teammates cast powers. So if he makes matches while he's invisible, he strengthens them. If his allies cast powers, he creates some. Anyways, and Iron Fist doesn't really help out their protect game too much. If anything, what he does is he helps make some strike tiles, and he also, his black is a super heavy nuke that converts those enemy protect tiles into a big old enemy strike tile. It's good stuff, but, you know, not for us, obviously. So yeah, we want to take advantage of Luke Cage actually making projectiles passively. Or, would be nice for the stun if we could use it. I don't need you over there. How about we, like, get over here. You, go, now, there. If we could get enough blue, 2-person stun is always a good thing. Okay, let's just go for Brock right off the rip because we all like Brock, right? Brock's kind of a shoo-in for this. Yellow, green, black, and Necroco, the Necroco costume. That's Eddie Brock, though. You know, you could just change that up. There he is. There he is. Look at that difference that makes. That's crazy. Anyways, that give and take right there. Enemy projectile strength is reduced to 1. Venom's matches deal more damage, blah, blah, blah. The yellow says whenever enemy is damaged for 930 or more health, create a strength, blah, 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 yellow enemy projectile. So, yeah, we want that to, just for this purpose of this match, we really want that up. The green is a pretty decent board shake, too, when you have a ton of enemy tiles on there. It only costs 7, but unless there's only a couple enemy tiles existing, then it costs more. The other person that comes to mind, I don't know if everyone thinks about it or not. There she is, Moondragon. Moondragon's yellow says at the start of the turn, randomly convert any enemy strike attack projectiles in excess of 4 to basic tiles, giving your team a burst of health and dealing damage to enemy for each tile converted. That sounds bad, right? Because we want those enemy projectiles out there. But if you notice, it's also healing. And these enemies are going to end up doing a lot of damage over time if we can't match stuff. But for 5 yellow, for just chintzy little bit of 5 yellow, divide each enemy strike, attack, or projectile in half, creating a new tile of that type. If none exist, create 6 strength 1 enemy projectiles instead. 6. That's a good thing. 6 of them. You know what you can do with 6? A lot. If you go over here and just put on those yellow supports again, give me that SPDR, right? If it's an enemy, you only have a couple of options that you can go with for yellow. I think one of them is Vintage Shield. Yeah. Enemies don't get a lot of yellow AP. There you go. 62% chance to gain 3 yellow. Still, I'll take it. And then for Gamora, we'll swap this up right now. That'll give me that Sanctum. That's a chance for 13 yellow AP to start. That'd be good for Moondragon to do her thing. So I think we're good. And we'll go one more thing here. Yellow AP. Let's go. We're going to leave Luke for last so that he can continue to make us enemy tiles. None of my yellows... Okay, I'm going to demonstrate something right here. None of my yellow supports kicked in. None of them. I will not stand for that. Pause. Retreat. You lose nothing for doing that. Use, well, okay, a little bit of health. Does that matter in the end of things? No. Go back in. See, I lost a little bit of health. I'm not afraid of this. If anything, I'm going to heal Gamora because she already was missing some, but the other two are fine. They're healthy enough. Let's go again. Try that again with more oomph. There we go. See, now we got some yellow. Thank you for trying. Let's get rid of Luke. Okay. We didn't like his show anyways, right? No. Okay. So, Moonlight Dispersal. There's no special tiles out there. I guess I'm just going to make 6 Strength 1 enemy protect tiles. That's pretty cool, right? I think that worked out really well. If I want to, I could cast it again. Divide each enemy strike, attack, or protect tile in half, creating a new tile of that type. In other words, these 6 become 12. Click. And oh yeah, I cast a power, so it made another one, because that's fun. So let's go over here and make this match 5. And then I think we'll go with these 2 black ones down there in the bottom left, right? Because it's 2 for 1 sale. Now the enemy can match a few. Go on, match a few. Do it. There you go. Thank you for matching that, Danny. See, now we get some healing. Oh, guess what? Everyone's full health again. That's cool. And we'll just take that one. Since we're doing damage, Venom is already working. Oh, we'll just match that one. More damage. Venom's already working. I could cast this again right now. I'm going to wait for us to not have an option. I'll take the yellow because that's going to be really good for us as this ramps up. Okay. Moonlight Dispersal coming up. Moondragon's going to do her thing. You shouldn't have made all those. Okay, so we have some extra tiles that I can't match an enemy protect, so let's use some of that yellow. There we go, now I can make one. Let's go right there. I'm staying healthy. I have my options. I don't have a protect match to make, so I'm going to do this again. And I don't see another... You know what? I'm going to do this right now real quick. Stun you and you. Oh, that was perfect. The 2 healthiest persons. I don't see a good protect tile match. So I'm going to move this and hopefully that black will stay for me to match next time. Oh, he matched it for me. He just wanted to kill himself. That's great. Thanks, Danny. I really appreciate that. You're a good team player. I guess we'll take the yellow right now. This way we'll start building up for more Moonlight Dispersal, right? A lot of people don't like using Moondragon because she eats up options. You can't build them up too high. But the fact that I'm hale, I'm hearty and healthy, and whatever H word you want to go with here, it's really a good thing overall. It only costs 5 yellow to get rolling instead of waiting to build it all up, right? Let's just match that one. Got to get old cue ball matched away here. Don't let him go oh, he's going to go invisible in a second, isn't he? That's going to be annoying. And I don't have a projectile match, so let's just do that. I guess we'll take the blue, right? Take the blue. There he goes, going invisible. We're going to have to play hide and seek with him for a little bit. Let's go. Ah, man, I want to match that projectile. But it's more important to create this crit. I was hoping to try to shuffle those tiles around so we can get down to that invisibility tile. I guess I'll do this so we can move that purple option down. Okay, that's gonna hurt a little bit. Okay, Moondragon, help us out. Thank you. I really wanted to match that purple away, but that's okay. I guess we're gonna do some tile division here. Do this one right here, right? Yeah. We'll take that blue. I think we should stun him here in a sec, right? Just so he doesn't do any more damage. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stun him up. And it stunned old Chuck over there. If only we had a way of getting rid of his invisibility tile right now. That would really help us out. We don't, huh? Let's set that up, right? Right. Let's go with this right now. Okay, go out and hurt your own loot cage. That works for me. I'm going to let them hurt themselves on this next one. There we go. I'm sorry, isn't Moondragon getting rid of a lot of your tiles you're trying to match? She got rid of some I'm trying to match, yes, but like overall, the match got started a lot faster. I'm not sure about you, but usually this fight takes forever because you're trying to start them up. You have no tiles to match. You have to fire off one ability just to get Luke to make one tile, and then you have to hope it's in the right place. I'd rather not do that. I'd just fire a bunch off and just, like, you know, throw a smattering of them out there. Like, get this thing rolling, right? We'll get through it in a second here. Oh, that was perfect. Thank you, Venom. All right, give that down there. Okay, good, good. I need Professor to go away. We're gonna help that happen here in just a second. So hopefully this can help it out. I don't think that's gonna happen. I really don't think that's gonna work so well. Oh, I know how to get rid of it. Jeez, why have I've been stammering on it? I'm sitting here too long. This is easy. I totally forgot this option even existed. First off, do this. We're gonna get rid of that fortification on it. Okay. The Titanian Martial Arts gets rid of the entire bottom row. Now that's 3 protect tiles down there. That kind of sucks. We don't want to get rid of them. So let's divide some of these up. Let's throw some up top, right? And then now we'll get rid of them. Boop. Okay, Chuck, you're back with us now. You are a target. Do I want... I think we're going to do a little bit of a board shake with that green. There's a lot of options out here, and I'd rather just shake this up. Destroy a random tile for each enemy special tile. That's worth it. Let's go. Get that shake rolling. And now I can stun both of you. Because why not, right? I have 23 yellow right now. I feel like we should abuse that. Like, I want to get like a good set of protects out there, right? Like this right here. Boop. And into those. Like, put a bunch out there just to abuse that point, right? And then these two. There we go. Like, in the end of the day, like, I understand she got rid of some tiles, but she also got rid of tiles and kept my team healthy. Luke was literally, he did his hero for hire thing. He was doing decent match damage. Chuck had fired off a few different attack and strike tiles. Like, things were kept hurting me, but because of Moondragon kept removing them, but also creating them, remember, she would double the amount of tiles out there. She created a ton. She would turn 4 tiles into 8. 6 tiles into 12. So she made a ton, but she ate some to keep us healthy. She provided options for only 5 yellow AP, and that got things rolling right in the beginning. So that's just my suggestion, though. You don't have to take it. Bending the rules. We're going to start this one up top here of the last 2. We have 3-star Dakin over here. We got 5 in purple, 5 in blue. Okay, so if you remember correctly, Dakin's purple says whenever he matches green, he makes 2 friendly strike tiles. His blue, it only costs 5, and he does a little bit of damage, but then removes up to 4 enemy strike tiles and does a little bit extra damage for each one removed. So he's removing strike tiles, but he's also creating whenever anybody matches green. Okay, so the match says when a friendly protect tile is matched. Friendly protect. We're talked about him making enemy strikes this whole time, okay? When a friendly projectile is matched, deal a good amount of damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. On your turn, new tiles have an increased chance to be black. We get black AP, and we have someone passively making enemy strike tiles. Loki is your answer. I mean, if you don't know already, Trickery says for 11 AP, transform all enemy strike tiles into friendly protect tiles, and all enemy projectiles into friendly strike tiles. So we're going to turn all those enemy strike tiles you made into this. You need to match friendly protects. You're not going to get that out of Carnage. You're not going to get it out of Gamora. You're not going to get it out of Prowler, Wolverine. It's Loki. It really is Loki. To make this easier on yourself, put on some sort of support to make it last longer. Something to make your health last, right? Like Eros' arrow, if you have it. Eros' arrow makes a love-struck tile. The love-struck enemy does 80% reduced damage. So he's only going to do 20% of their damage to us. You really can't say no to that. There's other bonuses to it, but that's honestly the real deal. You're doing a one-on-one fight. If you have Eros' arrow, do it. You could do something to make black AP quicker, like putting on your Tinkerer or your Ebony Maw. If you need to match more friendly protects, you could do something to, well, make protect tiles, but there's not a ton of those in the villain side of things. Vibranium ore, whenever you make a match 4 or higher, you make a free friendly protect tile. There's other ones you could do, but Eros' arrow is just going to keep you alive for a long time. I would go with that one and just match green. Help him get the strike tiles out there. Get that black built up. Matter of fact, boost your black AP. Get it up there. Be ready for it. When he has a ton of strikes out there, be ready. Hey, Mark, the support I have on Loki is his support. Is his support the mirror image? I mean, mirror image is not bad, especially since they buffed it. Now it has a 100% chance to remove an enemy tile when you cast something, but you really don't want to remove enemy tiles at this point. That means it's enemy strike tiles. If you remove an enemy strike tile at this point, that's what you turn into friendly protects. You kind of need those to be out there for this whole thing to work. I want black, but I'm not seeing black. I want green to make the strikes for him, but I'm not seeing green. I guess I'll take purple so we can get a good shuffle in at some point, right? And there's our Eros' arrow. Wow, we got like nothing going on here. I'm going to match just to get the green match ready. There you go. Take it, please. And I'll take this black. Thank you. And then we'll take that black. And then we'll take this black. We're just building it up right now. Oh, no, it's okay. You have some black. You'll have 2 sets of black. That's not cool. Well, I did say increased chance of black, didn't it? So. He did his whole blue thing to us, and look how much damage we took. Very little. Very little. We live to fight longer. Oh, guess what? We have the black to do this now. Don't match those away. You need those, dude. Don't you? We need you to have them. I would like to have more out there. I feel like we could just wait a little bit, right? We'll take this black. That matches one of them out of the way, but it's okay. Let's just make some more. We'll have to do it before he gets enough blue to cast it next time, right? Get some green. There you go. More of those. Yes. More. Should I do it now? I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them out there. That seems decent, but I won't be able to match any of them right away. But I guess it's better than him just accidentally matching them away, right? So, yeah, we have 26 black. Let's go. Okay, I guess I'll take the black, though, because I can't do much else with this. So, might as well build it back up. It's not like I'm hurting. The arrow is really being very, very, very protective. So let me do this. Blue into that red. Because we don't want him to match those, get those blues and, you know, eat up our options. Take that red, just because. Don't match 4 through that. Come on. Steal some AP. I almost want to do a board shuffle, but I want to wait for my trickeries to go away so I get my AP I deserve out of this. There we go. More AP stealing is a good thing. I guess I'll take the green right now. Right? Yeah, that's good. That was worth it. Okay, so now I can fire this off. That worked really well. And then I'll take this. This fight used to be really, really, really super annoying, but once you have a good arrow support, I'm not taking damage. I mean, I am, but it's not worth writing home about, right? I have enough purple. I think it's time to shuffle the board at least once, right? Get some of those protects in different places, right? Or not? Okay. I mean, they moved, but nothing noticeable. I guess we'll shuffle again. Okay. Like nothing went together there. Okay, this is worth it. Let's transform those ones. And then now I have that. There we go. He just changed some tiles into green for us. He got rid of one of our projectiles, but that's okay. More stealing. We'll just do this and line up those reds. We had a match 5 for no reason, and he's dead. Done. Nice. Very, very nice. I'm so glad we don't have to spend a ton of time on that. Arrow's arrow made it a breeze. Super, super easy. Finally, changing the game. Let's go 3-star Wolverine. Now, he's got his healing at 5, which means he's going to regenerate health all the time. A good, decent chunk of health will come back each turn. When a friendly strike tile is matched, deal some damage. You know, it's okay damage, but he'll probably get that much back in about 3 turns. So we need to match friendly strikes a little more often. Prevent all other damage, obviously. On your turn, new tiles have increased chance to be yellow. I'm tempted for Gamora because I have a stun. Have we done a Prowler route for this one yet? I don't know if we have. We could try. There's no point in having those guns on, though. If I had my druthers, I would use like Carol's communicator, but he is not a hero, so I don't think that's an option. We want to match friendly strikes. We could use Eros' arrow again and just mitigate the damage all day long. It's not a bad plan. It's a one-on-one fight. We could use the Tinkerer. Tinkerer has an extra bonus at the bottom just for the Prowler. When you match a fortified enemy strike, attack, or projectile, you deal some you deal some damage, which isn't going to happen, but you fortify 2 friendly tiles, which is always nice because if we fortify them, it means we can match them twice. I think maybe is the way to go. We could do that and then let the enemy match the greens away. Is there a support that helps generate black? To start, yes. Tinkerer helps you generate black to start. I can go invisible pretty quickly with that. Are you talking about for Gamora? Is that why? Because if it's Gamora, she can't use Tinkerer, but if you're talking about for her insta-kill, we would have to make sure to flood those purple tiles with it, which I guess enemy Wolverine would help us do, technically, as an option. Is that what we're talking about, Dark? I feel like that's where you're going with that. Yeah, I want to start with the blue boosted. I think that's a good idea there. What's that? You stockpiled so much black for this for Gamora, but ended up doing her insta. The insta kill is kind of fun. In case for those who don't know, right? The Deadliest Woman has a passive that says at the start of the turn, if all purple tiles are friendly special tiles, Gamora removes those tiles and downs the target. That's a thing, right? It doesn't do damage, it downs the target. Okay, that's different. You still win because the target's down. The goal is to down the target. It just gives you your only way of doing damage. This downs the target for you. Enemy Wolverines, green, will make friendly special tiles for you on purple. So if you can flood your own purples with specials and Wolverine will help you do that, then you could instant kill him. It is an actual way of going about it. I feel like we could do that, or we could do Prowler. Let's try the Prowler method first, just to see what happens. We'd have to let him stockpile out of green, though. God, man, I kind of want to... I want to do the Gamora one the more I think about it. It's just fun. The idea of that is fun. We need strike tiles, right? So the black over here states it creates 3 strength friendly strike tiles and enemy strike tiles. So let's just get that rolling first and foremost. Give me some of that black. So now I can do this. I'm invisible now. Let's get some fortifications on our tiles rolling as fast as possible and start stealing them. He's not going to match purple tiles if he can help it. I'm going to leave the green for him. If I match this, yeah, we're fortifying our friendly ones. That's what I want to do. Before our friendlies, then we can match them twice. I want to match an enemy fortified tile to fortify this purple, but I don't think it's going to happen in time. I'm going to try it, though. Don't match it away, you jerk. Oh, well, he hurt himself with it, so whatever. So if I do this, I'll steal that. That's mine now. And it's fortified because I matched the enemy's tile. There you go. If I do this, that's another bit of damage. He just hurt himself again on it. If I do that, I just did some more. So he's healing like every turn though, 700-ish points. Super annoying. Do that to fortify some more tiles. Let's make some more. Plus it gets me out of harm's way, right? You know what? Let's get a stun ready, right? Then we can stun him so he can stop healing himself for a minute. So, hey you, sit still. We don't need you doing any more of that gallivanting around that you've been doing. Bring that on down. Plus we'll get some more blue. I guess we'll take that red, right? Heck yeah. That's some good stuff. And then we'll take that to fortify some more of our tiles. Yes. And that. We need... Is that the only option? Just realized I think that's the only option. I think it has to be matched. Oh, it is. Oh well. I'm sorry, what was that? Hey, John. How's it going? Okay, give me that one right there. I mean, he's almost dead. We just need a couple more matches of this. I guess we'll take the black for now. Come on. Put it somewhere we can match it. Come on. Oh, wow. It said increased chance of yellows dropping. I didn't think it meant all yellows would drop. Oops, all yellows. Okay. Whatever. We got it done. It's done. That's all 10 nodes for Puzzle Gauntlet. Okay, that's all I got. That's Puzzle Gauntlet for this time around. For the specific... What do we call this? You gotta match a specific thing to do the damage. I don't know. Specificity? I don't know what to call it. I will think of a word. Anyways, thank you for joining me, Dark, John, Mark, also Matt, Brian, Noble. Hey, I see you there, Noble, coming on the YouTube side. Appreciate all the support. I really do. I really, really do. And thanks for the sub as well, Dark. I really appreciate that. Okay, have a good one. Talk to y'all later. Bye.